Assalamu alaikum. My name is Fatimazahra Moledina, and I'm very excited to delve into a very interesting topic that's also very close to my heart: youth empowerment through volunteerism. When I was back home sitting thinking about what topic I can address to my audience, I realized most of them are still school students and medical students. So I decided to go with the topic that surrounds youths. Talking of youth empowerment through volunteerism, when we think of volunteering, we often think about giving back. But more than giving back, there's a lot that volunteer brings with it. For example, it's an excellent way to build yourself up, personal growth. It's also another good way to build up your community. Your involvement within your community is not just going to help build you, but also the society at large. One other thing that you can go ahead with volunteerism is about creating changes that you believe in. So these are the opportunities. Now, as I talk of personal growth, I'd like you guys to also think about the times that you have volunteered, be it at the mosque or be it during a beach cleanup. I know my uncle over there is very enthusiastic about beach cleanups. So be it that, or tutoring young students, like the darsas that we have right now. If I were to talk about myself, I was always very shy of all of these things. See, I didn't even notice I wasn't moving around. Let me do that. So, what was it that changed, that brought a change in me? When I went to university was when the change came in me. The reason I stand here today speaking also is because of the invaluable skills and experiences that I gained through volunteerism at Manipal University. When I started off in my second year, I was quite popular. So a few friends of mine were like, why don't you be the class representative this year? I was a little hesitant at first, but I was like, okay, why not give it a try? It's something new, something I've never done. And believe me, university changes you. You will turn 360 at times. Just don't change from good to bad, okay? So I became the class representative that year. Next year, the person sitting next to me, I knew was a better candidate. So I told her that why don't you become the class representative this year? So she was like, but Mole, I'm in the ed board. That is the editorial team. She was like, if I come out from there, they'll need another person. So I was like, no problem. Since I love exploring things, I'll go there. Also, by the way, I have a deep love for poetry. So I was like, okay, I'll go to the ed board, you come to the academic council. So we changed our roles. The following year was the vice president council elections of the academic council. So this time I decided to challenge myself. Simultaneously, because I was already taking part in things, I was also in the managing committee and then the Tabligh committee of our community center, Masumin Islamic Center at Manipal. So now I was baffled because I had two options. There was this vice president's position that I wanted to go for, and then there was the coordinator's position, also the highest position in the committee at the Islamic Center, that people requested me to be. Now, I didn't know. There was something I wanted. There's something that's also that it's not that I didn't want. I wanted, but it was planned for my 5th year. I literally had it in my list that, okay, I do want to be the coordinator, but just not this year. But it happened to come together, and I had no choice but to take it up because circumstances were also such. So I decided to go ahead with both. And it's at that time when I was baffled between the two that I learned the most. So it helps a lot with personal growth also. Other than that, community building. Fatimazahra here was there with me at maternity ward, but she was always with a mask. It was only after coming to this competition that I got to know her. Oh, it was you see? So community building. If I would not volunteer to participate in this program of our community, I wouldn't be knowing her. We would have no friendships formed, no bonds created. At the same time, social change. These two faces here are very popular. Volunteerism can help you with social activism as well as bringing about social justice and fighting for inequality as well. to end, there are a lot of impacts and benefits involved. You just have to put yourself out there. Thank you.